incredible footage shows Vladimir Putin's men being quickly stopped in their tracks through Ukrainian gunfire and huge explosions forcing them to run for their lives. Videos from the city of Toretsk in eastern Ukraine shows the pinpoint strikes raining down on Russian soldiers, with many of them hopelessly fleeing across the war zone. Fighters of the 12th Special Forces Brigade Azov say they were straightening out and stabilizing the front line with the attacks. Russian equipment was also destroyed from artillery, hideouts, and tanks. All of the clips in the video have been taken from just a single day of fighting in the city, according to the Azov Brigade. Dozens of huge plumes of smoke can be seen in the opening few seconds, with bright flashes of orange sparks erupting across what appears to be an area in Toretsk. Most of the footage is shot from drones hovering high above the battlefields. As the footage continues, massive Ukrainian fireball blasts are launched towards Putin's men and their infrastructure as they try to sneak through the city. One building can be seen ablaze and smoking as a convoy of Russians in a truck speed away from the scene. Thermal cameras show the panicked Russians as they try to escape through more crumbling buildings that have been hit in blasts before. Continuous Ukrainian strikes are then unleashed on the cowering enemy as Ukraine's drones move in for pinpoint attacks. Some of the troops who have been thrown into Putin's meat grinder conflict and manage to avoid being hit, and are then seen rushing through an open field. They are rapidly picked off one by Ukrainian snipers as they fall to the ground. It comes as Ukraine's military intelligence service said thousands of North Korean troops are getting deployed to the Russian front to help out a desperate Vladimir Putin. On Thursday, they said the first of Kim Jong-un's units had been deployed in the Kursk region, where intense battles continue. A red and blue North Korea flag has reportedly also been spotted flying alongside the Russian tricolor in Ukrainian territory. If confirmed that Putin has drafted in international help, it could spark fears of a major escalation in his bloody war. Ukraine has continued to target major Russian explosives plants in recent weeks as it continues to blast Putin's key infrastructure. A succession of loud explosions were reported at the Sverdlov plant in Dzержinsk last week, with clouds of white smoke rising from the enterprise in Nizhny Novgorod region in the wake of the attacks. A Russian microelectronics plant also caught fire recently after a jet-powered kamikaze drone strike by Ukraine. The vast Kremny L complex in Bryansk region reportedly manufactures microchips for Vladimir Putin's deadly Iskander ballistic missiles. One of the biggest electronics bases in Russia with 1,700 plus workers, it also makes key high-tech parts for multiple other lethal weapons. Locals said the plant was ablaze following the thunderous nighttime strikes as Ukraine penetrated Russian air defenses. Russia has advanced toward one of its key targets in eastern Ukraine in recent days, as Moscow says its troops have captured another village in the embattled Donetsk region. The US-based think tank, the Institute for the Study of War, ISW, which tracks daily changes to the front line, said on Saturday that Russian forces had advanced to the east and southeast of Pokrovsk, a city in the west of Ukraine's embattled Donetsk region. The Ukrainian-held Donetsk logistics hub of Pokrovsk has been referred to as a fortress settlement, key to Ukrainian defenses in the east, and connected to other critical defensive cities, like Sloviansk, Kramatorsk, Druzhkivka, and Kostiantynivka. Russia has been slowly but surely heading for the settlement since the former Ukrainian stronghold, Avdiivka, fell to Moscow in February. The ISW previously told Newsweek that Russia had advanced roughly 2 square kilometers, 0.7 square miles, each day to the west of the Avdiivka toward Pokrovsk between February and the start of August. This pace would likely slow down as Moscow's troops head further toward Pokrovsk, coming up once again against more residential and built-up areas, Angelika Evans, a Russia researcher with the think tank, predicted at the time. Popular Ukrainian war tracking blog Deep State said late on Friday that Russia had advanced in Selidov, a town southeast of Pokrovsk, where heavy fighting has been reported. Ukraine's military said in a statement at 4 p.m. local time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, on Sunday that Russia had already made 15 attempts to dislodge Ukrainian troops from positions around Selidov, the village of Mirolyubivka, east of Pokrovsk, and other settlements along the front line. The pro-Kremlin shot Telegram channel said on Saturday that Russia had made an epic breakthrough into Selidov, claiming that Moscow's forces now control 80% of the settlement. This could not be independently verified. The two majors' Telegram channel said on Sunday that a Russian push led to the collapse of the Ukrainian armed forces' defense in Selidov, the village of Hernik southeast of the former, and another settlement to the southwest. Russian state news agency TASS reported on Sunday that Kiev had pulled back from many positions in Hernik, citing an anonymous security source. Russia's defense ministry said on Sunday that its troops had captured Izmailivka, a village southeast of Pokrovsk and immediately west of Hernik. The previous day, Moscow said its forces had seized Oleksandropil, a village northeast of Pokrovsk and west of ongoing fighting for the Donetsk city of Toretsk.